Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So we have our optional bug fix C release update for Windows 11 23H2, which is now available. And the update, KB5046732, was made available late yesterday in my region on the 21st. Now the update is just that, it's optional unless you have your toggle turned on to get the latest updates as soon as they are available on your Windows Update page. And if you do decide to install the update, if you're still running Windows 11 23H2, then the OS build will be bumped up to 22631.4541. Now, just take note that this is the last optional update for Windows 10 and Windows 11 because of the holidays at the end of December. So we get our next optional updates for both 10 and 11 at the end of January next year. Now, this is a major jam-packed update. There are 13 new features that I've counted, and I think the reason for this is because there is no optional update next month. So Microsoft is trying to get all these so-called new features out in preview before we get to the end of the year, and that's why this update is quite a major update with 13 new features. Now, the highlights which are on a gradual rollout. Now, when I say gradual rollout, what Microsoft means is you may see these or you may not. Because if you don't decide to install this update now, these fixes and improvements will be carried over into next month's Patch Tuesday security update, as you may well know by now. So starting with the first new feature, and some of these I have, some I don't, and you may have, you may not, because they are on a gradual rollout. But nonetheless, for the purpose to keep you guys informed for the purpose of this video. The first is if we head over to our settings, and we head into privacy and security, diagnostics and feedback, tailored experiences is now personalized offers in the out-of-box experience, which is also known as the OOBE. So that's only taking place in the OOBE. And the next new feature is for the taskbar, where the system tray now shows a shortened date and time. I'm still not seeing this feature. Also, the notification bell icon might not show if you have set the toggle for Do Not Disturb to on, like I currently have. Mine's set to Do Not Disturb. If the bell icon does not show, you can click the date and time to view your messages in the notification center, so just take note of that. Now, we also get quite an important fix for the taskbar. So when you choose automatically hide the taskbar, the search box was shown as an icon, not a search box. So if I just right click here quickly, taskbar settings, taskbar behaviors, automatically hide the taskbar, we can see now that it's still a search box, where previously that was just showing up as the icon. So there you go. That's a small little niggly issue that I'm quite happy to see being fixed, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so that's a fix. Now moving on to another new feature. I'm just going to mention this. There's a new feature for the input method editor IME. So after you install this update, the IME toolbar will hide when apps are in full screen mode. This only occurs when the IME toolbar is active and you type Chinese or Japanese characters. So that's obviously region specific. Now the next new feature is for the start menu. So apparently when you right click apps that are pinned to the start menu, you should start seeing jump lists that will appear for apps that have jump lists. Now, I'm still not seeing that, okay? Microsoft Store does have jump lists, because if we go to the taskbar, there's my jump list. So that's also still on a gradual rollout. So you may see that, you may not. So that's another new feature. And then we get a new feature for the File Explorer, where if we head over to the File Explorer, this I still haven't received either. But nonetheless, just to keep you guys posted. So what you should start seeing now on the File Explorer is you can share content to an Android device from the context menu. Now, I'm not seeing that yet, okay? In File Explorer and on the desktop. To use this feature, you must install and configure Phone Link on your PC, which I have configured. Okay, so that's also on a gradual rollout. Just take note of that. And then they also fixed an issue where there might be more space than you expect between the items listed in the left pane. So that's your little navigation pane here to the left. And they also fixed an issue where the search box was being cut off when the File Explorer window is small. So if you're experiencing those issues, then those have been patched. Then just to mention the next one, there's a new feature for touchscreen devices. The update adds a new section for touchscreen edge gestures. So for this, you need to go to your settings, Bluetooth and devices, touch, and there you can choose if you would like to turn off the left or right screen edge touch gesture. And then for the next one, there's a new feature for your mouse. So if we head back to our settings, Bluetooth and devices, mouse, this has already rolled out to 24H2, but now the update adds the option to turn off enhanced mouse pointer precision to the settings, Bluetooth and devices mouse page. This was previously only available in the legacy control panel mouse menu. And there's also an option down here, a new option to change the direction in which the mouse scrolls. Okay, so that's actually two new features there for the mouse, but nonetheless, it's only listed as one. So I think those are two nice additions to the actual mouse settings page. And then for the next one, if we head over to our personalization page, dynamic lighting, there's two new features for dynamic lighting, which I am not seeing. The first one is the page here will show a placeholder message when there is no compatible device attached to your computer. Also, the brightness and effects controls will be off. So that's the first new feature. And then the second new feature for dynamic lighting on the settings page, the update adds the forward, backward, outward, and inward direction options to the wave effect. And the gradient effect now has the forward direction option as well. And then another feature I'm not seeing, still gradual rollout, is if you hold Shift and Control and you click a jump list item, this opens the item as admin. And this is actually quite a handy feature if you are using jump lists on a regular basis. So if you hold Shift and Control and click a jump list item, that opens the item as admin. Now, those are the new features and fixes on a gradual rollout. Now we get two fixes that are rolling out normally, where I'm just going to mention. There's a fix for Bluetooth LE audio, where apparently some devices like hearing aids do not stream Bluetooth audio. That's been fixed. And there's a fix for mouse and game bar, where your mouse might unlock from the game window. This occurred when you have multiple monitors and open and close the game bar. So quite a lot going on with multiple monitors recently with Windows, with fixes and so on. Now heading to the gradual rollout for three new features. Okay, the first one I'm just going to mention because it's kind of taking place under the hood. There's a new iFilters feature. So Windows Search runs iFilters in less privileged app containers. LPACs are like app containers, but they deny more permissions by default. So basically that's a mouthful, but at the end of the day, what this is doing is it reduces the potential damage that a compromised process can cause. And then if we head over to the Task Manager, and let's just head to users. I'm still not seeing this one, but nonetheless, the disconnect and log off dialogues now support dark mode and text scaling. I'm still not seeing that. You can see mine is still in the light theme. And then if we head to our performance and our disks, or just our performance page actually, the performance section now shows the type of each disk. So as an example, if you have SSD, that could be NVMe as an example, just to identify the disk a lot quicker and better. Now, I still haven't received this, but nonetheless, that is on a gradual rollout, and that could be the reason. Now, a normal rollout, we just get three features, and then this video is over. So the first fix for a normal rollout is there's a fix for motherboard replacement, where Windows did not activate after you replace a motherboard, so that's quite important. There's a fix for country and operator settings asset, where the update brings profiles up to date for certain mobile operators. And there's a Internet Printing Protocol printer fix, where Windows stopped responding when you use an IPP USB printer. So quite a lot going on in this update. The final optional C-release update for Windows 11 23H2 for this year, 2024, which is KB5046732. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.